Hey guys, what's up? It's UniformWarrior, and today we have another original paracord bracelet. I know I've been doing a lot of these lately, but I figure I'll keep making them as long as you guys keep watching them. Although I do plan on mixing it up a little bit in the future. So today, like I said, we're going to be making an original paracord bracelet, and I'm naming it the Timberland Paracord Bracelet. So for this, I will be using the moss and black stripes, the tan and black stripes, and the walnut. There will be links to those in the description. Then you're also going to want to have a buckle. I would use a 3/4 inch buckle or larger. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is pick your two main colors, which are the cords that are 8 feet. You're going to take those and you're going to clip the ends of those. Then you're just going to go ahead and melt them and then press them together. As you do this, you want to roll the cord in between your fingers to make sure you have a nice seal. So to start this bracelet, we're actually going to be doing the double cow's hitch, so that will give you 4 main base middle cords, and it will just set up the bracelet. I originally saw that done by the weavers of Untitled Paracord, so I'll have a link to that video in the description. Take the other 2 ends of those cords and run them down through the buckle. You'll notice you have this nice loop here. You're just going to want to measure that around your wrist. You want to add a little bit more of slack than I have here because mine ended up being a little bit tight. And go ahead and take the back right strand and pull it in between those 2 middle strands and off to the right. Take the end of that strand and run it up through the buckle. Make sure there are no twists in the loop. Now pull it down through that loop. Go ahead and tighten that top cord there first, and then pull the rest of the cord tight. That will just make things a little bit easier. Go over to the other side and pull that moss cord in between the 2 middle strands and off to the left. Pull the end of that cord up through the buckle. Now take the end of that cord and pull it down through that loop. Tighten that cord there, and then pull the rest of the slack through. Go ahead and measure that around your wrist. Go to the other end of the bracelet and pull those 2 strands down through that buckle. Pull the buckle to the loop. Now take the back right strand and pull it up through that loop towards yourself and off to the right side. Pull the end of that strand up through the buckle. And then run it down through that loop. Go ahead and tighten that. And you do the same with the left side. Take that strand, pull it towards yourself, and then off to the left. Run the end of that strand up through the buckle. Go ahead and pull that strand down through that loop, and then tighten it. Go ahead and check the length of this around your wrist. Like I said, mine ended up being a little bit tight, so you want more of a gap than I have shown here. Now we're going to start the braid. Go ahead and take your left strand and pull it behind the middle 4 strands, leaving a loop on the left side. Take your right strand, make a loop on the right side, and pull it in front of the 4 middle strands. Take the bottom right cord and wrap it over the 4 middle strands and down through that top left loop. Take the bottom left strand and go behind the 4 middle strands and up through that right loop. This is where you're going to add in your walnut cord. Go ahead and take your first walnut cord and run it down through that right loop and then up and out of the way. Take your second walnut cord and run it down through that left loop and up and out of the way again. Now tighten that. As you do that, you want to make sure you move all of it up towards the top. And what I would suggest doing is tightening the cord that will be on the top first. And then just go ahead and check which cord you're going to be using next. So as you can see, the tan with black stripes is on top there. So that one will be in front of the 4 middle strands this time. And go ahead and take your right strand and put it behind the 4 middle strands. Take the bottom right strand, wrap it behind the 4 middle strands and up through the left loop. Take the bottom left strand, wrap it in front of the 4 middle strands and down through the right loop. And then take your top right walnut cord and just run it down through that right loop. And then your top left walnut cord goes down through the left. Once again, pull both those cords up to the top and out of the way. And then go ahead and tighten that again. Then you're just going to basically repeat what we just did. So go ahead and look at the cord that's in front there, and then wrap it in front of the 4 middle strands. Take your other cord and wrap it behind the 4 middle strands. Then take your bottom right cord and pull it down through that top left loop. And then your bottom left cord goes up through that top right loop. This time you're going to take the walnut strands and you're going to pull them up towards yourself through those loops. Go ahead and tighten those walnut strands. And then tighten the rest. So once again, you're going to repeat what we just did. So you're going to go ahead and take that top cord there and run it over the 4 middle strands. Take your right cord and run it behind the 4 middle strands and down through the top right loop. and take your bottom right strand and pull it behind the 4 middle strands and up through that left loop. And then pull the walnut cords down through those loops and tighten everything. So you're essentially just going to want to keep doing that until you get down to the end of the bracelet. When you get down to the end of the bracelet, you want to end with the walnut cords going towards the back of the bracelet. If you can, you do not have to, but it just makes it look a little more clean. And then you're just going to go ahead and clip all of those strands and melt them. So just leave a little bit of the strand left to melt, and then I would use a torch lighter and then melt those. Regular Bic lighter works too, but I prefer a torch lighter, just seems to give it a cleaner look. Go to the other side and clip both of those walnut strands and melt those. And then you're done. Anyway guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this video doesn't seem quite as rushed as my past few videos have. I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I'm working on it. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.